Alright, the last story quest I did, I found out that I actually have to complete one of these quest lines, which I was planning to do anyway when I hit 80 with all of my jobs, just to make sure I had them all high enough level to do them. But I'm stuck. I mean, I can still do some dungeons. I can hit 80 with everybody if I want to, but let's just kind of do it. I did not remember where all of the quest lines ended up. I used my home point to go to the Crystarium, and then switched jobs until I found one that I saw the quest turn from red to blue. So we're on Dragoon. We're talking to Lue-Reeq. We're doing Freedom from Privilege, which is the level 74 portion of this quest line. Here we go. I think he's an archer, if I remember correctly. There she is, Mercy, come to rejoin her bosom come to rejoin her bosom companion in the great hunt. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information concerning a sighting of Andrea on Kalusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier eater. And so it falls to Reek and Mercy to slay the newborn eater and continue their pursuit of Norvrant's most notorious virtue. To Kalusia and to glory! I know there's one quest that there's one chain of quests where the current one that I need to do is just to the northwest of Kalusia in another town. And Giot is sitting here. I'm pretty sure he wants a healer. Yeah, so a healer could have done with Giot the dwarf in town here. There's no other reds. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where the fourth one is, and I think the fourth one would be... I don't remember if it's my tank or my red mage. So, whatever. Okay. Freedom from Privilege. What's this thing? Oh, okay, yeah. So let's go... whatever. That's nothing. I'll spend 296 to just teleport here for... Yeah. I'm not going to use one of my token... or my passes. One of these days I will have to use a teleport. It'll be like 1,000 gil. I'll use it now. Yeah, for sure. So grandson has a longsword. I would let's check. Nope, not white mage. Paladin. So paladin's extension is here with grandson. Good to know. I'll probably forget it. I'll definitely forget it. But just to the north of Grandson is Lue-Reeq. We're outside the city, or the town of Wright. W-R-I-G-H-T. Let us brook no further delay and commence our search. Separately, as before in Almerang, if you catch the eater first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed if the reverse were to occur? Surely not. Surely not. I myself will be most put out if I happen to lose to you a second time. And so, on that note, may the best hunter win. That reminds me, I want to watch Hunters Season 2. I think that's on Amazon. Season 1 was great. I think it's on my list. I have a list somewhere of all the shows, movies, books, and etc. that I want to experience, but there's so much content in the world. So many shows, movies, networks, Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Amazon. It's insane. And then you have YouTube. Like, I am a few episodes beyond halfway with the season 2 of Critical Role. And while doing that, I fell behind on season 3. So I'm probably 20 plus episodes behind on that. Probably more like 40 plus, but anyway. We have a destination marker. It's roiling with purple dark energy, so we're gonna have a fight, biatches. You survey your surroundings, but find no trace of the bear you seek. Oh. So no fight there, but we might have one coming up soon. I see a bear about to fight now. I see Troubear. No, I'm stupid. Don't worry. Another destination marker here, which hopefully we don't aggro the dodo. Why did I say Kodo? I was gonna say Kodo. The dodo bird. A chubby dodo looking thing. Despite looking far and wide, you failed to trace blah blah. Perhaps Lue-Reeq was better today. We'll head straight east, apparently. These dodo are level 70, so odds are they won't aggro me. Yeah, it's like an 8 level or 9 level span where the aggro is, unless you're like right on top of them or like literally right in front of them. You don't tend to get aggro from things that are 8 or 9 levels below you. I'm not sure what the actual level cutoff is. But again, if you stand right in front of them, you'll probably get aggro. Oh, kind of far east. Not bad, but far-ish. Lue-Reeq is here with a trio. A Rye Hunter, a well-traveled mage, and a cocky sellsword. Cutscene. Hate to say it, Mercy, but it seems we're late to the party. Landbeard and his mates slew the bear before we could. Landbeard is the great axe wielding human. So it's true then. You've cast your lot in with the boy. You poor daft sod. But I don't understand. The eater was a newborn. How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did? Well, you see, that's the problem with relying on hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. Lue-Reeq looks ready to fight for some reason. But more importantly, Reek, what's to hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. Lue-Reeq looks down. Kind of, yeah. Do as you like, help or no. You've no chance of beating me to the prize, because unlike you, I'm not all talk, and neither are me mates. Speaking of mates, how much did it cost you to buy her, quote-unquote, friendship? Do tell. And the three of them laugh. Piss off, Landbeard. Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you? You should choose your friends, quote-unquote, more carefully, sinner. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. When it all comes down. They walk off. You have questions, I'm sure. As you may have surmised, Landbeard was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service that we might hone our skills battling sin eaters in preparation for facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see that he was not all that capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me at my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear we can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium, but before we depart, I have one other matter to attend to in Yulmore. If I might trouble you to accompany me? But of course you will. Let us be off. I nod. I can just teleport there, right? Yeah. 154. It's nothing. And it gets me to the top, which means I don't have to traverse several levels after I have, so. I can mount, no, can't mount here. Good. I want to go, I think, this way. So once we started at the main aetherite, we go north. We enter a circular hallway that go into the east. I think we want to go, yeah, through these doors to the northeast, and then, here's Lue-Reeq in, like, the dancer stage area. Disco balls going on. Cutscene. Mercy, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Father, this is my traveling companion and dear friend, Mercy. His father is like he's got his hand leaning. He and the mom are like on a purple couch with a gold like frame. The father's leaning back with his his two hands kind of interwoven between his head, behind his head, elbows out, just like luxuriously lounging. She and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is. That to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvrant shall sing our praises. The father has not moved from watching the dancers, and the mother is just like hands clasped in her lap, just kind of unmoving as well. Won't that be wonderful, father? So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever you quare you desire. I can do without all the petty details, says the dispassionate oligarch. Lue-Reeq is like, I want to. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I am sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. And the retainer behind gives a bow. And finally, the father turns and looks at him. That is why you are here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. This makes me a little bit angry. My character, me. You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, father. We're leaving, Mercy, right now. And he kind of throws this like quick little angry tantrum before walking out. Right here, right now. Back to the Crystarium. My return is ready to go again. Thank you very much. Apparently 15 minutes has passed since the last time yeah. 1,500, 25,000, no, 600 meters. Back to where I originally found Lue-Reeq. To the kind of southeast, but mostly south of the bar, like the main bar area. Forgive me, Mercy, but I would forgo the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I'm no fool, though. I'm well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of Crystarium. People are wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, and so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since Landbeard has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a bit of frustration and refused father's coin, without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time, but I trust that will not deter you from joining me anon. I was never in this for the gill, or I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I was never in this for the gill. Really? I mean, of course you weren't. Perish the thought. And freedom from privilege is complete. 1941 Gil, bud. No, I'm done. I'm just kidding. Okay, so for this video, the sponsor non-sponsor is Skechers men's non-slip black shoes. I don't know if you can choose different colors than black, but these are my work shoes, and they are fantastic at like no slippage whatsoever. If you're on ice, that's a different story, but like water on a work floor in a kitchen, I'm not honestly sure. I've tried walking in a lot of grease on the floor or oil, but I'm hoping they would do the trick to prevent slippage. I don't know. It's a good question. But anyway, if you need some non-slip shoes, these have been great. Especially, I do have plantar fasciitis, and they have not caused me any troubles in that area of my possibly sometimes painful life. But yeah, I hope you have a good time. I'll see you next time. Bye.